Today we are critiquing and analysing Next Semester by 21 Pilots. We're checking out this song because it won a Patreon poll, and this is the first time that I'm covering them on the channel. We're going to discuss the song both musically and lyrically. Let's get right into it. Beautiful voice. I'm like processing how I feel about this song. Some really interesting progressions. Some really lovely vocal melodies. And I love the vocalist's tone. I'm going to pause in a sec and discuss how I feel so far. What is interesting me most about this song is the lead vocalist. I love his tone, I love the vocal melodies, and his range is not like insane or anything like that, but there's a lot of emotion in every lyric. The production in general is very clean, very polished. Maybe it's had too polished for a sort of punk adjacent song, I suppose. So there is a certain mainstream appeal to this for sure. However, I love that there's a variety of texture, like some passages sound a little harder and some sound a little bit more gentle. And that's achieved by varying the guitar tone here and there, and his vocal performance matches those changes in dynamics. I also find this to be quite a nostalgic sound. Reminds me a little of the like indie rock revival of the late 2010s, which is interesting, I guess, because this is a very recent song. So I'm definitely not too familiar with this band. Although through the grapevine, I assumed that they were more poppy than this. This is definitely poppy, but I thought that they were like more like pop, hip hop focused than this. But I guess I heard wrong. Unless this is a sort of a switch up in their style. I did also read that two of their previous members left, and now it's just the lead vocalist and the drummer. So it makes sense that there's a lot of focus on the drums in the mix, which I love. So this is a really enjoyable song, nice dynamic composition with equally fun vocal and drum parts. Let's keep it going. He's got the ability to throw in some grit in there in his vocal as well. Yeah, so this, the whoa whoa whoas in the background, that sort of group vocal, is another very mainstream thing that is getting a little bit, I guess, conventional or cliched for my taste. I'm more into the lead vocal than what I'm hearing in the background. The production on the guitars is really nice though. Another dynamic moment here with the acoustic guitar. So the guitars actually are a big part of the story of this song.
It's a taste test of what I hate less.
Very versatile vocalist.
I don't want to be here. Start fresh with a new year.
Very expressive as well. I'm just not really into their taste for background vocals.
Can't change what you've done. Start fresh next semester.
That was actually a very pretty finish, and I did enjoy the background harmonies with his lead at the very end there. Yeah, this was a really fun, I guess, pop-punk track. Quite pleasing to the ear and dynamic, well-produced, and subtle variations in the guitar tone throughout to catch my ear. This general sound, and his voice in fact, reminds me of an Irish band called Codes. So if you like this song, do check out a group called Codes. I'll always promote them because they're very underrated. I would be interested in hearing more of 21 Pilots, just out of curiosity to see if this is a sound that they specialize in or if they have some variety sonically. The lyrics seem to be about not wanting to grow up, from what I can tell. Like the song is called Next Semester. There's the lines in the first verse. Stand up straight now, graduate now. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I get the sense that he's talking about, becoming a man through the education system, graduating because he's got to get a job in the real world, but he would rather just remain a kid. And he is reminiscing on cycling down the road. He sings, I remember certain things, what I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. The yellow dashes, like when I personally used to bike on the street, I remember looking at the yellow dashes going by me as I biked. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road. That line has two meanings. On the one hand, it's just an old man telling a kid to get off the road, but it's also an older person telling that young kid, you need to get off the fun ride. Now it's time for the real world. The outro says, it's a taste test of what I hate less. So I guess you're moving from the annoyance of things such as homework in high school into the responsibility of being a quote unquote productive member of society. That's kind of my assumption about the lyrics. Let's see if the annotations say something similar. Pretty much the annotations suggest that these lyrics are open to interpretation, although there is some discussion about the possibility that this song may be about like a self-destruction attempt. I didn't get that on my initial reading, but I can certainly see how that might be the case. But hopefully whoever wrote these lyrics is doing better these days, and sometimes it just takes exploring negative thoughts in the art to overcome them in real life. Let me know what you think of this song and what you thought of my analysis. If you don't know me, my name is Ohak Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valkada. We recently put out a new song called Overload the Reactor. The link is down below. I'd love to hear what you think. I am on Patreon if you fancy your own reaction requests, early access, and polls. And there's also a link to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.